I wish my videos were better. I wish I was easier going or more loose in front of the camera. I wish my paintings and tunes were better as well, but in those realms I have more confidence because I've clocked in more than 10,000 hours of practice in making videos, or with the nature of the content I've been providing here lately, I am a beginner, which means I look at other content creators and negatively compare myself. Relatable? I see the ways they are better or more evolved, and I beat myself up in the areas in which I lack. My style here is made up of both intrinsic talents I possess or have developed, and also insecurity. It's neither all bad or all good, but I am building a skill set and a brand or a business or whatever. I'm trying to get to a place where I can provide actual value for humanity. I think that's what most people intrinsically want. But to build that, to overcome all the demons, both personal and universal, and in a world booby-trapped to the hilt with distractions and avenues which induce toxic shame and make our voices small, if not mute them, means that for us to evolve into a place of being able to give light, love, inspiration, or grace to others means there is much to overcome, so much to overcome. In a world where we are submerged by people who have already overcome these demons means we might negatively compare ourselves to the experts as we begin our long and difficult journey towards bringing value and being of service. The key is to understand what our values actually are, to know thyself, as it were. For me, I think I chiefly want to help others overcome their own demons, their own limitations, particularly with creativity. I think that is motivated because I love people and want them not to suffer as much and have fulfilling lives. And it's also motivated because I want to overcome those same things in myself, and have found that the best way to overcome things is to give. There's something about it. This video isn't coming from the mountaintop of a realized being, but rather a frontline soldier in the same battle you are in. The fact that the video exists is evidence of me fighting the good fight and winning the day against demonic strongholds. I don't think I'm yet great at making these, and that really should be the most inspiring aspect about this, because to master anything takes time and practice, and there are no shortcuts. I simply have to clock hours doing this, create and release, and allow the forward momentum to propel me in the direction of mastery. I'm not sure how it works, but there is something about releasing what you make, even in its developmental stages, that provokes you into even more work and more evolution. Get going and then get good. It's how we grow. I'm beginning to stack some months in this video making pursuit, and I can tell you that there was initial breakthroughs at the beginning, and the thrill of overcoming the insane resistance to even begin, which led me to where I'm at now, which is a place of sort of plateau, sort of the grind aspect of evolution. And that's difficult to persevere through because, with your initial inspiration to start, you finally overcome the hurdle of resistance to begin. There is a real thrill in creating in that, and then going, well, everything's a discovery. You're not really considering anything, and there are no real stakes. But as you put more and more time into it, you hit this plateau place where evolution doesn't come as easily. You start creating from a place that's familiar, so it can be stagnant, but it also can define a style, and just the evolution gets slower. For me to grow now will mean more effort to brainstorm new ideas, new processes, and new experimentation, which might even cause the quality to dip in some respects. But that's okay, because I have decided to look at this pursuit across a rather long timeline, and as best I can to not allow unrealistic expectations to create depression and paralysis. In other words, this is a fight, but it is fun when I view it as a challenging game. I mean, the creative world, the artistic life in general is a fight. So whatever you're pursuing, I think this is a place where we can all relate to one another. There are moments when it seems challenging and too difficult, or I feel like I don't have the energy to keep going. But when I fight through those periods and put out something that I'm usually beating myself up over, but put it out anyway, I get recharged. I get a new inspiration. I feel the need to make something new, even as a response that's almost like repenting for the sins of yesterday's work. Something kicks in which says, you can do better than that, try again. And that's the seed of momentum. Back out of the rut and back on the track of following a creative vision. The battle is entirely in our own minds, where spiritual principalities are fighting for dominance. We can guide ourselves towards the voices of encouragement and light and work our way through the paces of becoming one of those voices of light for another. And what could be better than that? Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Comment about how you overcome these hurdles I'm speaking of here. Peace.